I just love faster racing and going faster. Because we're hooligans. You can go watch spinning, you can watch the Gymkhana, you can watch drag racing, so it's all good days, fun. I mean, there's something for everybody. I think it's a good day, yeah.
Hello, now I have been asked to tell you about Cars.co.za because I work here. Now on the site right now, you will find 72,000 cars to choose from, which is quite a lot. And yes, most of them are used cars. However, a significant number, many of them, an exact number of which I don't know and head office didn't tell me, but a lot of them are brand new cars and demos. So whether you are looking for a used car, a new car, or a demo, you'll find what you're looking for on Cars.co.za. Check out our mobile site, our desktop site, and our fantastic free app in whichever app store you use.
Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.
My name is Harry Naidu. I am the co-owner of Dezzi Raceway, and you guys are here today to experience Gas Live. So Gas Live is basically a concept. I actually have two motor shows. One is Gas Motor Show, one is Gas Live. Gas Motor Show is very exhibition orientated. Gas Live is more circuit orientated. So we have basically drag racing, we'll have circuit racing, we'll have Gymkhana, we'll have spinning, we'll have the show and shine and stance element, we'll have supercar elements, we'll have simulator rigs. Basically it's trying to bring diversity into motorsport and basically trying to bring people to understand how they can get into motorsport.
So you're hanging with Mikey Skelton here from Johannesburg, representing Skellywag's Drift and Racing Academy. I've got some fellow drifters, old school boys like Eric the Viking. He's just never able to get his car fixed, but when he does, he might be a competitor. We've got new guys who have come through to be part of the drift community, youngsters. Brandon van der Walt just built a car for him, and he's now coming into his inaugural kind of fun event. It's a shakedown for him. We're super excited to be part of this event again, and we're super happy to be promoting drifting on another level again. So big things coming for drifters in the future.
My name's Karen Naidu and I race for KZN Drag Racing. I've been doing it for quite some time and I'm actually holding the stock turbo record in Africa for the GTR to run in 9.7 seconds.
My name's Gary Commons, I'm an ex-policeman and we run a little race car. I've got my own workshop, we're on the bluff and having a fun big jaw with it. We did the track in reverse the last two times we were here. Today we did it normal way around. So it's a bit of a different setup going reverse wise, but today was just normal again. Well, in my police career, all we did was drive fast, so it's just kind of rubbed off on me and I keep doing it.
So the facilities at Dezzi are absolutely amazing. We've been coming here from its onset, from the very first time they had the very first drift event here, which was the inaugural event for Dezzi. It's just grown. The buildings, the kind of motorsports culture down in Natal has grown because Dezzi has grown. So in terms of the facilities itself, ample parking, there's just a multitude of wonderful places to view and also great places to eat here.
We always encourage people to bring their family. It's very family friendly. If you got a son or a daughter and you want to know how to get involved in motorsport, this is how you do it. You get to meet the circuit racer, you get to meet the person that does kart, and you get to meet the drag racer and say, how do I start? Where do we start? And with Dezzi and having all these facets, it's very diverse. You have a diverse race group, you have diverse age groups. I love it. And that's what we want to do, and that's the plans for 2025 and for years going forward.
So Harry actually, he's the coordinator, put everything together to try and entertain everybody so everybody gets a piece of what's going on here. Yeah, so that's it. But we usually run the 400 meters, which is the quarter mile, but we just kept it to 200 today.
My mates are big on drag racing. They're drag racing fanatics. And then recently what we've done is we bought a few, I would call them circuit cars, Polo Cup cars, Altezas and stuff like that. I had a day where they were only drag racers and I said, hey, come through, we're going to have a test day. And they were under the impression that we're going to drag race. Unfortunately, when you get there, it was predominantly only circuit cars. So they're looking at me and now I was like, well, let's see if you can turn. Guy puts on a helmet, jumps in there, and I was worried, guy's going down the main straight, and then there's turn one. Turn one, if you race at Dezzi, turn one that's the decider, He goes to turn one, overshoots it, comes back, gets around the track. He does about 2 or 3 laps, he comes out, and now he's hooked. And now he's an avid circuit racer. And he's been drag racing for 30 years. And he just jumped in a car just the other day. So that's what I'm saying. If it took him 30 years to realize how cool circuit racing is, can you imagine what it is now if you do that for more people? So that's why the whole thing is to do this, is to get people to start understanding the concept. You don't have to love the sport, but you can have the mutual respect for it. And that's what we need. That's what motorsport should be about creating respect and boundaries with each other, where you can look at a guy who's a spinner and say, look, he is an athlete. He's not a spinner, he's an athlete. You look at a guy that's a drag racer, he's an athlete. That's what we want. And that's what the racetracks, I feel the fundamental of this racetrack should be about. It's about encouraging that. And I think if we do that and we can set a standard for South Africa, that'll be amazing.
So what I like about Gas Live, I just like the fact that the motorsports and car culture community can come together under one roof and be part of everyone else. So drags, drift, gymkhana, all integrated together in one big event. And that kind of makes sense to me because this is what's happening globally. So I think this is the right foot forward in the right direction for where South Africa needs to go.